Hey guys, Eli again here, and we're back. Same place we were last night testing FSD beta, but this time we're gonna put it to a much bigger test because now we have traffic, we have pedestrians. So I'm gonna run the same route that we did last night all over again. Some of the commenters last night were asking why I was wearing a Starman suit in the video, and the reason for that is I'm the host of a YouTube show called The Starman Report, where I bring you the most exciting news in space in 2 to 3 minute short videos. I'm also the creator of the Adventures of Starman graphic novel series, but I can tell you more about that later. All right, come on, let's go get in the car and go give this FSD beta a test. Okay, so here's the setup I have here. I've got the GoPro mounted in front of the steering wheel, recording the visualizations, so I can edit that into the video separately. For the navigation piece, so our destination is gonna be, we're going from this residential neighborhood to the Tesla store, which is about 2.2 miles away. I have to do the navigation in 2 steps because I found out last night that if I just have it navigate directly there, it takes me on the fastest route, which skips all the roundabouts. So we're gonna navigate till the roundabouts. Once we get past here, I'll update the navigation to the Tesla store here, so that'll be our final destination. And here we go. I love this, the way it just pulls off from the curb like you would. I mean, I probably do it a little more aggressively in real life, but it does it, and it's so smooth. This turn is pretty blind here. Hey, it slowed down for him. That was funny. The guy was like, "What's going on, dude?" But the car stopped with plenty of space before it would have came into his path. And I don't blame the car for not being able to see him. I couldn't see him. Train tracks, yeah, train tracks really doesn't affect it. You'll see me giving input to the wheel here and there. I'm not disengaging autopilot. If I do, it makes a ding and the little blue wheel goes away on the screen for those who haven't seen this before. But I do have to keep giving it input because this is FSD beta and Tesla is very anxious and careful to make sure that we are paying attention, which we are. That's why you haven't had any accidents with this program. It is 103 degrees outside already, and we're not even close to the peak of the day. This is crazy. Okay, so this is typical behavior for this thing. It approaches the roundabout cautiously, and then it goes. Wow, it even changed lanes coming out of the roundabout. That was intentional. It had its blinker on. It wanted to be on the inside. I think it's because we're going to be making a left turn further up there. All right, we've got a car next to us in this roundabout, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, we stayed in our lane line. Wow, that's pretty good. This won't be my last time doing this test. I need to do it when it's crowded, but it's pretty cool to see how it performed next to some other vehicles. All right, after it makes this turn, I'm now going to update the navigation to go to the Tesla store. You know what? I'm going to do it now. Cool. And you heard it ding off, so it dinged off because Navigate on Autopilot was on, but I took away the instructions of where to go. So as soon as I re-put the instructions back, I didn't even have to hit the stick again. It's just off and running. Yeah. Smooth left turn, no problem. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward roads here. The next challenge is going to come when we get up to the entrance here at Tesla. All right, so we're about to be approaching the Tesla store here. It's on the navigation. It's set that it's going to turn into the parking lot, so let's see how it does. So stopping for traffic control, 400 feet. this entryway. Oh, look, we got a car here, so it's probably going to wait for this guy. Yep, it sees him. Dang, that's a pretty tight scenario. Plus a cone over here next to us. You know, look at that. We've arrived right back here at the Tesla store. Same place we did this last night. So this test definitely had some traffic on the road. Not as much as I was expecting for noon, 1 in the afternoon. I'm gonna have to do it again at some point in real rush hour traffic. I'd love to see that roundabout crowded. But on the way back here, I'm gonna do one more test that was asked by a viewer, and that was to see it make an exit from the roundabout. So in the tests that I've done in the roundabout so far, it's been basically a straight through exit. So on the way back, I'm gonna set navigation so that it actually has to go into the roundabout and exit with a left or right turn. Okay, here we go. I've got this set up to make a left exit out of this roundabout. Let's see how it does. So I had to take over there. The car was being pretty hesitant, and there was another car coming up next to me, and I didn't want to create a weird situation for that person. But the vehicle got to the roundabout, and I think it wanted to jump, it wanted to go into the lane next to it, but it knew it couldn't because the car was there, and I don't know, it just kind of was going slow, so I took over. That area needs a little bit of work, but I'll come back and test it again, and we'll see how it does. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and let me know what else you'd like to see me test.